Hi everybody, this is your teacher Rizwan. I'm so glad to see you. Today, that's an important topic basically because it contains the material that you need in your future life, and that is communication. And communicating in English makes you an international citizen because that's the only language that is understood all around the world. So once you get a hold on this language, you become an international person, a netizen who can communicate and get things done with this key of English language that opens the doors to the world outside your country. No matter where you are, and if you want to get away from that place, this helps you. Myself traveled about 6 countries because I can communicate well. I can express well. I can get jobs. I can get, connections which help you. You don't see a hermit who is an entrepreneur or a successful person. We need people. We need people who understand us. And English gets us closer to the people. If we speak that language, we can connect to anywhere in the world, across the oceans. And that's how these things work out. Otherwise, you live in that cocoon, your comfort level, and you don't get out of that because it takes some energy and courage and determination. And you live there sucking on your thumb in a corner, waiting for somebody to come and get you to success. It never happens like that because people get to know you when you speak, when you express that this is what you can do for them. And this is the key. When you express in English language to an employer, to a potential boss or anyone, this has an impact. And here's a good story. I'm a non-native speaker of English language, but I acquired it through hard work. And when I put up my CV and resume all around the world for a job, nobody called me because there are people from the United States, Canada, all 5 native speakers countries from the best universities. Why would they hire me? Why would they let me enter their country? So I thought of this plan that, okay, there's something that I can do because my CV or that piece of paper does not speak. It has some English written on that that says this is my name and this is my qualification, this is what I do, and this is what I want to do with you. So I created my video resume. Just like that, I'm speaking to you right now. I put myself in front of the camera and I started speaking about who I am, what I have done in my past, how I did that, and why I am connecting you and why I am beneficial for your company. Or why would your country invite me in? So you have to have that skill that helps you express yourself to the full. It's not only about job seeking. I have made great relationships all around the world due to English language. Now I have connections everywhere, and those connections are your sources. Here's an interesting phenomenon when you step into a new language and you dive into a new culture, because with the language, your culture changes, right? Your thoughts change as soon as you step into a new language. Like if you get to learn Chinese or Japanese or Hindi, you will start behaving like that culture, the people who come from that culture. And English has the same impact. As soon as you get the mastery of this language, trust me, you become a totally new person. You begin to see things differently, which you did not when you were living in one language, which is your native language. So when you step into an international language, you start thinking like an international person. And then along this journey, you get to read new books in that language, in English language. You go on to websites which teach English. You go on to reading in English. You start thinking and dreaming and eating and behaving like the person from that culture. So that is a fascinating transformation that you get to feel after you master this language. But here's another challenge that you need to go through. As soon as you begin to step into a new language, you will find that you don't understand it. You get trouble when you see two native speakers speaking. You don't understand them as good as you think you should. It is just like you learn to swim. Or a good example is a child who begins to learn to walk. So the child stands up and he holds a sofa or a chair and he attempts to walk, but he falls down, and then he again attempts to walk, and then he falls down, and then he crawls a little bit, then he again tries to get up and take a few steps, and he falls down. This is exactly how learning any language involves. Since I learned English language, that's how I acquired it. It took me years, of course, but I did not give up because I was attracting something which I did not have before I acquired this language. It helped me travel around. It helped me get connected to the right kind of people. When you get into a new language, you don't have to depend on already available people that you are used to since your childhood buddies or family members which are not there because you are stepping into a new phase of your life. So that's important. And the most important thing is you're understood by the people from other cultures. You become friends with them. You become the part of an international community. And when you're a part of an international community, abundance of opportunities show up. Imagine if you're in India or in Pakistan or any country, but you have connections far away somewhere in Madagascar or some unknown place which you like, Luxembourg. Have you heard of that country? I hope so. But you have a friend there. That's how it works. You become an international community person, and your horizon increases, which is unlimited. And English is a bridge language. It connects two people who speak other languages. For example, a Chinese meets a Japanese, and both of them don't speak the language that they, could understand. They take English as a bridge language. And that's how they communicate. That's how I'm communicating with you. So it's very helpful. It's just a tool. It's a tool that opens the door to the outside world for you. And it's a fascinating journey. I enjoy it a lot. I read all the time because I get to know so many things which are not in my culture through the books which are written by another person from an English-speaking country. Psychology, philosophy, literature, history, habits, eating culture. It involves everything. And you feel so strong about yourself that now I can conquer the world. I can achieve my dreams if only I master this language. It's a fascinating journey. And I'm here for you, of course, but you can search so much. There's an abundance of material available for free, and there are best teachers available. And there is no excuse nowadays that I could not learn English because I could not get the right kind of teacher, or I did not have teachers in my school and my friends laugh at me, things like, because it's just you. There is no other excuse. And if you want to do it, you got to do it. All right? Thank you so much. I'll catch you later.